I think what Lord of the Rings is very good at portraying is that you can be courageous without having courage.
He was, I believe, writing the antithesis of commercial fiction. This notion of being able to go on and finding hope in hopelessness. The most poignant statements in The Lord of the Rings are the elves, for example, who have been fighting what Galadriel calls the long defeat. And they've been knowing that they will lose for the last few thousand years, but they will continue fighting until they're defeated.
Courage is also shown by plodding on even when you have no hope in the affair at all.
It is in the dark moment that the eye begins to see. You know, it's like when you've reached your lowest point, when things look bleakest, that's when you really get a wake-up call. Something is found within, you know, to deal with the situation, to at least make the effort.
You can't have courage without fear. You can't be truly brave without knowing that there is something to fear and to overcome that fear in order to go out there and face it. You cannot weigh up the likelihood of your success as part of your venture, and that is why Frodo makes such a wonderful hero, because he is a halfling, he is a hobbit, he is small, and the forces he faces are huge.
Frodo's not the only hero, and of course without the heroism of all the people who helped him, Frodo would have failed. Our fates are all interconnected as opposed to depending on this heroic individualism. Tolkien was profoundly pluralist. The Lord of the Rings is a multicultural and multiracial book. Against that pluralism you have Mordor, which is one ring to rule them all. I think Tolkien himself personally was quite pessimistic, but I think there's hope in the books. This is a phrase Tolkien used, by the way, hope without guarantees, a very good description of what his book offers. Despair is for people who know beyond any doubt what the future is going to be. Nobody's in that position. So despair is not only a kind of sin theologically, it's also a simple mistake, because nobody actually knows. In that sense, there always is hope.
That's what's interesting about this story. There's no guarantee at any point of success. That's something no one can predict. You know, what will happen. Even Galadriel, when it comes to it, you know, in so many words says to Frodo, I can't tell you what's going to happen. I don't know.
More so than just being a straight struggle of good and evil, it is a struggle over loving the values of your world and being prepared to fight to the death to protect them.
It seems to me